Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share and subscribe for more exclusive content. This is part 1 of Scenario Analysis, a guide to smarter planning in uncertain times. Planning for uncertainty is tough, but ignoring it can be risky. That's where scenario analysis comes in. It's a method to explore possible futures and prepare for them, no matter how unpredictable. From business strategies to climate modeling, this tool helps organizations make smarter, more informed decisions. By identifying key variables and testing assumptions, scenario analysis turns uncertainty into opportunity. What is scenario analysis? Scenario analysis is a tool for exploring and preparing for possible future events. It helps organizations visualize different paths the future might take based on changing conditions. By looking at multiple scenarios, you can anticipate risks, seize opportunities, and adapt more effectively. Whether you're planning for market shifts, economic uncertainty, or external shocks, this process offers clarity amidst the unknown. Historical background. The concept of scenario analysis dates back to the mid-20th century. It was initially used in military planning during World War II to strategize for uncertain battle outcomes. By analyzing multiple potential scenarios, generals could make more informed decisions about troop movements and resource allocation. In the 1970s, the concept gained traction in the corporate world when Shell, a global oil company, pioneered its use for business strategy. Faced with volatile oil markets, Shell developed a method to anticipate and prepare for major shifts in supply and demand. Their success in navigating the 1973 oil crisis brought scenario analysis into the spotlight as a business planning tool. Since then, it's been embraced across industries. From finance to healthcare to climate science, scenario analysis now plays a key role in helping businesses and governments deal with uncertainty. The methodology has evolved over time, incorporating more rigorous data modeling and technological advancements, but the core idea remains the same. Explore possible futures to make better decisions today. Key components of scenario analysis. Breaking scenario analysis into its core parts makes it easier to understand and apply. Here are the key components that form its foundation. Scenarios. Scenarios are detailed stories about possible futures. They describe how conditions might evolve based on known trends and uncertainties. A good scenario isn't a prediction, it's a plausible what-if narrative. For example, how would a business respond to a sudden economic slowdown or a change in government policies? Variables. Variables are the moving pieces that influence outcomes. These include factors like market demand, interest rates, natural disasters, or regulations. Identifying key variables is critical because they form the backbone of every scenario. Some variables are within your control, while others, like weather or geopolitical events, aren't. Outcomes. Outcomes are the potential results of each scenario. They allow you to measure the impact of different variables on your objectives. For example, what happens to revenue if raw material costs double? Mapping out outcomes for each scenario highlights risks and opportunities, making it easier to plan. Scenario analysis is like assembling a puzzle. Each piece, a scenario, variable, or outcome, plays a role in creating the full picture. By examining multiple scenarios side by side, organizations can spot patterns, test assumptions, and build better strategies. Not every future can be predicted, but with scenario analysis, you'll be ready for whatever comes your way. The importance of scenario analysis. Uncertainty surrounds every decision we make, and for organizations, the stakes are even higher. That's why scenario analysis has become a key tool for planning. By simulating possible futures, decision-makers can better understand risks, align resources wisely, and ensure their strategies hold up under pressure. Risk management. Risks are everywhere. Financial markets, supply chains, competitive landscapes. Scenario analysis gives organizations a way to see those risks before they become problems. How? By playing out what-if situations. Imagine you're leading a business. What happens if raw materials triple in cost? Or a competitor launches a groundbreaking product? Running these scenarios allows you to identify potential pain points. That early insight can help you create contingency plans to soften the blow. Key benefits for risk management include proactive preparation. Spotting risks early lets you act before they escalate. Better decision-making. Understanding potential outcomes helps leaders choose safer, smarter paths. Stronger resilience. Teams can bounce back faster if they've already rehearsed a crisis. Think of it as running a fire drill. You don't wait for a fire to practice your response. It's the same with scenario analysis. Testing worst-case scenarios helps you stay calm and ready when trouble strikes. Strategic planning. Long-term success requires more than just reacting to what's happening now. Scenario analysis guides organizations in shaping strategies built to last, even when the future feels hazy. For example, consider a retailer planning its 5-year growth. They might map out different scenarios. One where e-commerce dominates, another where brick-and-mortar makes a comeback, and one where consumer spending slows due to an economic downturn. With this exercise, the company can develop flexible strategies that hold up under varied conditions. How does this help with strategic planning? Clarity in complexity. Navigating uncertainty becomes less overwhelming when you've laid out potential routes. Focused priorities. By weighing different outcomes, you can prioritize goals that are achievable no matter the circumstances. Informed adaptability. Strategies aren't rigid but evolve with the times, reflecting data from ongoing scenario reviews. Scenario analysis doesn't give a crystal-clear picture of what lies ahead, but it offers a map with multiple routes. It transforms uncertainty into manageable possibilities. Resource allocation. Every organization juggles limited resources, whether it's money, time, staff, or materials. Allocating these wisely is critical, and scenario analysis can maximize efficiency. By understanding different paths the future could take, leaders can direct resources to the areas that will matter most. Picture an energy company deciding where to invest capital. Should it lean heavily on renewable energy, double down on fossil fuels, or balance both? Using scenario analysis, they might compare scenarios where government regulations favor renewables versus one where fossil fuels remain dominant. This ensures their investments align with likely futures. Key takeaways for resource allocation. Avoiding waste. Resources are distributed where they'll have the best impact, even under challenging conditions. Improved agility. Organizations can pivot resources quickly when a scenario begins unfolding. Smarter budgeting. Spending aligns with both present needs and future possibilities. Scenario analysis turns guesswork into informed decisions. It's less about taking bold gambles and more about stacking the odds in your favor. By allocating resources based on multiple futures, organizations ensure they aren't caught off guard. Steps in conducting scenario analysis. Scenario analysis is an essential skill for planning in uncertainty. By following a structured approach, you can effectively map out and evaluate possible futures. Below are the key steps involved in conducting scenario analysis, broken into clear, actionable stages. Define objectives. Before diving into the process, you need a clear purpose. Why are you conducting this analysis? Without defined objectives, it's easy to lose focus or generate irrelevant scenarios. Objectives guide the entire process, ensuring your work aligns with your organization's goals or challenges. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.